Assassin's Creed Shadows is heating up this summer. Ubisoft is dropping new gameplay deep dives, new reveals, and maybe even a surprise or two. If you've been following the leaks or you're just waiting to see if this one's worth your time, this update could be a game changer. I'm gonna cover what's confirmed, what's rumored, and what it all means heading into launch. No filler, just everything you need to know. Let's get into it. So starting off with the July update, it's coming in a short 4 days. It has the new game plus, a new level cap, a new knowledge rank, new forge level, new achievements and trophies, and some other animus stuff. What I'm most excited for is the achievements, because they gotta be tied to something, obviously. So are they gonna be tied to a quest, or maybe just to level up your forge? Who knows? Hopefully it's tied to a secret quest that we didn't hear about yet. That is what gets me excited most about this game, most about this update. The new game plus is nice to have. I know that a lot of people wanted it in Valhalla and it sucks that we never really got it, so it's great that we have it done and out of the way. The knowledge rank increase and the forge level increase is interesting, and I'm sure it will add more to the build diversity of the game, so it's nice to have. The animus themed rewards are a very nice thing that they didn't really focus on, but I feel like they are doing a lot with. Because if you haven't been noticing in the community in the past couple of days, we are having some kind of event Easter egg thing going on. There's this thing that happened in the Animus projects when you go to your data and you can get hints from it. It's basically a map and you need to go to a specific place in the middle of Kyoto in the game, and there is a place for a rift to open, but it's not open yet. So I am guessing that it's coming with a July 29th update. We don't know what's gonna be in that Animus rift, but hopefully it's something interesting. Maybe we will see Basim, who knows? Point is, it's interesting and I'm looking forward to it. But out of everything coming this summer, the July 29th update is seemingly the smallest one we're getting, but it still has a lot to offer. The second update that's coming this summer is coming in the beginning of September, which is gonna be a very stressful time for gaming folk because there's a lot of stuff releasing in September, so it's gonna be challenging for the game to stand out, but either way it does have a lot to offer, just like the first update. It has the fast forward time of the day thing that we had in Odyssey and Origins and Valhalla, and also Mirage. I feel like it was missing in the game and I wanted it since day one, especially with a game like Shadows that focuses so much on the day-night cycle and how it affects the gameplay. I always thought that it's weird that we don't have it, so now we are getting it, and that's a real nice quality of life fix. Unfogging the world map, that's a big one. I hate how the world works in this game. With Odyssey, it was amazing that you go into a new area and this whole colorful map opens up, and it just felt rewarding to just explore by itself without the whole other side of gameplay. Just exploring felt good. In this game, that's very much limited because it just feels annoying to unfog the map, so hopefully this update fixes that. I've been looking forward to this one. Hideout updates, we don't know what that means, but hopefully it's interesting stuff. Uncapped frame rates in cutscenes is something that always throws me off in the game. You can hear me talk about it in my older videos. I feel like it's a weird jump if you're playing at 60 FPS and then the cutscene is only 30. So it's great to have it for consistency and more free content, which we don't know what it is, but all in all that is what we're getting in the beginning of September. It's a lot of nice stuff that are basically quality of life stuff that should have been in the main game, but we're getting them now. It's nice to have, I'm not complaining about free stuff. Lastly, smack dab in the middle of September, we are getting the Claws of Owaji DLC. I have waited for this one for a long time. Hopefully it focuses on the Assassins and Templars, that's what we are hoping for. Hopefully it does that. For now, what we do know about it is that it's probably gonna feature Naoi's mom. We got a short teaser for it, and I think that we saw her in the teaser. We don't know for sure, but we do know is that it's gonna have a new region, new weapons and abilities, outfits, legendary gear, enemy factions, bosses, chapters of the story, basically just more Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is always a good thing. My biggest problem with this game is the lack of enemy variety, so having a DLC that adds new enemy types is great, and I personally pre-ordered the game, so I'm getting it for free. Anyone who pre-ordered it is getting it for free, which is also very nice. Hopefully it adds a lot of long-awaited stuff to Shadows. Honestly, I felt very taken aback by how little it featured the Templars, the main game, so hopefully this DLC focuses on them, and the Assassins by extension, but we don't know for now. It looks interesting, and I am looking forward to having more Assassin's Creed Shadows. We don't know what's coming other than that afterwards, but I'm guessing from now until the end of September we will get some updates. We just got an update from Ubisoft themselves that the game had 5 million unique players, so I don't think that the support for the game is gonna stop anytime soon. What we do know is that probably an Assassin's Creed 4 remake is releasing at the end of this year, maybe the beginning of next year, so I don't know how that's gonna work itself into the expansion of Assassin's Creed Shadows and the live service aspect of it, but we'll have to wait and see. What I wanted to finish this video with is some of my personal wish list for this game, just some stuff that I want to see in future updates. If you're interested, let me know what you want down in the comments. First thing I want is a torch. I talked about this before, I think a torch is missing severely in this game. There's a lot of dark areas, and with the whole focus on the shadow aspect of the game, I would love to have a torch. The coffins are great, but honestly I don't enjoy doing them because they're so damn dark. So I would like to have a torch, and it adds to the mysticism of the game, which was always fun in Odyssey, Odyssey, Valhalla and Origins, and it's just missing. So that's the first thing I want, a torch. Second thing that I would like to see in this game is more enemy variety. I know that the DLC is gonna probably add to it, but I would like to see it in the main game as well. I just wish that they add a Templar faction or something that is different from the soldier types that we fight. I know that it is fun to fight soldiers, samurai, big brutes. There is a fine enemy variety, but it's nowhere close to like Odyssey, for example. I would like to have more enemy types. So a Templar faction that invades a specific part of the game would be fun, and it would add a lot to the gameplay style of it. And last thing that I would love to see added in the game in the future is just side quests, you know, normal side quests that we had in every game before, except Valhalla. I would love to have some side quests that showcase the characters in the world, that showcase the personality of both Naoe and Yasuke. We do have some cutscenes here and there, but it mostly just boils down to fetch quests or just assassination contracts, which are fun by themselves, but you cannot build a whole game on that. You need actual side quests, stuff like we had in Odyssey. Honestly, I thought that we're gonna have a lot of it because it's the same team that made Odyssey who made Shadows, but honestly it's been a little disappointing with Shadows because there are no proper side quests. So I would love for them to add that. I don't care what it is, it could be anything stupid about an NPC who wants his pen back, like in Witcher 3. Just add something that makes the world feels alive and that characters have their own lives in it. 99% of the side quests in this game are just me meeting someone who tells me to go kill someone else and come back. That's it. There's no world building in this game, and I think that is hands down the biggest reason why people are falling off the game. So that would be very much appreciated if they add it in the DLC and in future free events and stuff. So that's my wish list. All in all, I think that Assassin's Creed Shadows is doing very fine. They're not doing as good as Valhalla at this time of the release, but Valhalla released during COVID, so it was a different time, I guess. It's doing fine, and I'm looking forward to the updates. And like I said, 5 million players just basically guarantees that the live service aspect of the game is not gonna stop after the close of Awaji, and I am really looking forward to see what's coming next. But let me know what you think. Are you excited for the close of Awaji? Are you excited for the summer updates? Are you still playing the game? Let me know everything about Assassin's Creed Shadows down in the comments. Anything you want to hear about in the future, any videos you're interested in, also let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Do the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, follow, share, whatever you're interested in. Check out the channel. All I do is talk about Assassin's Creed. And as always, thank you for watching and have a nice day.